Check it out, between the dumpsters there. The last person stupid enough to follow me down this alley. Get this fool, boys!
Hey! Had enough?
Hi there. Bob, if it can be bought, we're gonna have Rat tonight. Stop by Mick and Ross for all your shopping needs, man. Thanks, lady. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Hungry? Thirsty?
What's going on? I used to guard at the gate, but there's no money in it these days. Only the big name guards get any business.
The bodyguards at the gates aren't so bad. Except that Oris guy. That bastard runs his mouth a little too much. You looking to join the Kings?
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king? Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man? You know what? I think you and the king have some business to discuss. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Thank God the followers are here. I'd probably be dead now if it weren't for their doctors.
I used to guard at the gate, but there's no money in it these days. Only the big-name guards get any business.
You're not a king. Does the king know you're up here?
It's never dull in Freeside, is it? Help you? Hey, man, what are you up to?
Later.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man told me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say? Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
I used to guard at the gate, but there's no money in it these days. Only the big-name guards get any business.
Hi.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered. Hey, baby, head on down to the Atomic Wrangler if you want to have a good time.
Well, howdy.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. Sure, take a look. For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind? Alright, I can chat you up, but it's gonna cost you. I'm not risking my reputation around here for nothing. What do you need, then? The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of FREESIDE. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Bye.
Hey. Something you need, kid? You've got a mouth on you, kid. If I weren't busy working for the Garretts, I might give you a few lessons in common courtesy. Get lost.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly? Whoa, Nelly. There's insult comedy, and then there's psycho comedy. I guess you aren't the heckler Garrett hired to spice up my show. What do you want? Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type. Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management. Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out. Yeah, go on. Scram.
Hey. Get rough with the escorts, and you'll be seeing the business end of my barrel.
What do you need? Later.
What do you need? Bye.
Get rough with the escorts, and you'll be seeing the business end of my barrel.
Pull up a stool and join the game, buddy.
Give her a spin and win big. Place your bets and give the wheel a spin.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange? How many chips would you like? Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with? Till next time. You'd better get out of here if you know what's good for you.
Hello. Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons. Hello. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling. This should only take a moment. There. I've stored all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to wait until it's over.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
This thing's wrapped over here! You like that? Had enough?
Come on! I could use some help out here. Come on!
The king controls the water pump. If you want water, you need to pay like everyone else. If we let everyone run amok, the damn NCR would shut us down. Gotta have some way to regulate usage. Just a few caps for a good long swig. Don't get wise. We charge per use. So thanks.
Whoa!
Yeah.
If you need to cross FREESIDE, no one will keep you safer than I will. 200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate. Hey, you want the best? You want the best? You got something you want to say?
How are you holding up? Sure, I can help you out. Suit yourself. Okay, hold still.
Hey. Need some grub? I got you covered. Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say? You won't regret it, at least until an hour or so from now.
We've got... Mick and Rolf's is located just before the east gate.
Some help out here.
Watch out! Whoa! Whoa! Watch out!
My eyes on the street tell me you haven't paid our mutual friend Oris a visit yet. Until you do, we got nothing to talk about.
Hey man, what are you up to?
Bye.
You've got nothing.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only it.
You look new to FREESIDE, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in FREESIDE since the day I was born. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed. Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore. Yep, I was damn good at my job too, but after a while I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit. After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched a woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy. Yeah, shit indeed happens. I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into FREESIDE. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended. All right. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job? Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation? Sorry, friend. What do I look like? All right.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Admission to the strip requires an official passport, or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less review. I'm sorry. Please. You have entered a restricted area. Vaporization subroutine initiated.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Leave me alone!
Hey.
Thanks, lady. Reach for the sky, lady. I don't really like to go to bed until it gets dark out. This is the best gun in the whole galaxy. I paid 1,000,000 caps for it, and it wasn't even brand new. Well, if you can get me most of it, I could give you a loan for the rest. Sorry, but I need to shoot Stacy. We can find you another gun. Bye. Reach for the sky, lady. See you.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while. The first thing you should know is that FREESIDE is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in FREESIDE. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another? People in FREESIDE generally fall into one of 2 categories. Those who've been here all their lives call themselves locals. When people from the NCR and other places started pouring in, the locals began referring to them as squatters, and the name stuck. The locals blame the squatters for the scarcity of resources in FREESIDE, and the squatters blame any act of violence against them on the locals. They're both right to some extent, and violent outbreaks between the 2 are all too common these days. What do you say? Want another tip? Hello. are you today? Santiago is fabulous. I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately. Later.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Evening.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
The Wrangler's just down the street. You're almost there already. Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? Since you're new, I'll lay out the rules for you. The prostitutes here aren't slaves. They decide who they service. You best make a good first impression if you want what they have to offer. Rooms are just a few caps a night. Your choice of company is extra, assuming anyone's taken a liking to you. We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. Caps paid in advance. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left. I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those dead beats. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in. Fair enough. Anything else you need? I'm a busy woman. Talk to...
Hey, welcome back. What can I get you? And who would that be? That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least left to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer. For the right... Sorry, bub, but I'm fresh out of ideas. I've done all I can to scrub up your rep around here. What's done is done. Talk to...
Well, if it isn't my #1 fan, what can I do for you, #1 fan?
Hey. How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. Santiago is sorry, but you must have a room first. Please, see Miss Garrett to procure lodging. Bye.
Something you need, kid? Hunting and killing, plain and simple. Bingo! Now if you're done asking stupid questions, I have more important things to do. Be quick and quiet, and don't get dead.
Hey.
Want to get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Whoa!
Hey. What's up? Hey man, what are you up to?
Later.
to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
I knew you'd be back.